All right, so continuing a little bit more about RegRipper, we'll call this RegRipper Part 2. This is a couple more examples here. So we already have an image loaded within FTK Imager. Here, I am going to just show you as an example. Again, you can pull system, software, all of these parts of the registry that's located in the Windows System 32 config folder. Will give you all kinds of forms about the system, applications, configurations, and you can use RegRipper, very similar to that I shown in the first video. But in this time, we're going to go specifically, and let's not go in the Windows folder off the C drive, off of root here. We're going to look at the users folder, and I'm going to pick the John as an example. So within a users folder, you can pull an NTUSER.DAT file that'll give you a lot of information about that user, what was installed, what they did, their activity. So there's a lot of data within the NTUSER.DAT file. So when you're in the profile of the user here, you will see by default when that account's created an NTUSER.DAT file. In this case from FTK Imager, I'm going to export the file. Just going to drop it to the desktop as a quick example. Go ahead and minimize this. Let's now go back into RegRipper. And then let's open up the file that we exported from FTK Imager on the desktop, NTUSER.DAT file. I'm going to give it a quick name. We'll just call it we're going to call it John, John's NTUSER.DAT report. And let's drop that on the desktop. I'm going to go ahead and just click Control Copy. I meant to browse first, and let's just drop it on the desktop. We'll give it the same name, John's NTUSER.DAT report. Click Save. It'll make this text file once we click Rip It on our desktop. And then we can utilize that to look at all the information about John, his account, applications used, installed, deleted, user activity, a lot of good information. So that was a pretty quick export. We'll close that. And now if you open up the .text file of the report about the user, we can go through here and we can look at a lot of information about John's profile, things that he did. A lot of this typically is all time stamped. So this should be in order, not always in the same order, but a lot of this, you can spend a lot of time and understand what was John doing, maybe his browsing history. There's a lot of stuff that we can gain off of this RegRipper of the NTUSER.DAT file. So another example, hopefully it's helpful, part of our forensics investigation on looking for artifacts, utilizing tools like RegRipper, examining the Windows registry. Have a good day.